Tonight, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. Taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. The Steelers defense ready to go and in good form coming off the shutout a week ago. And the one we'll be watching is this man, head linebacker.
And he was a big part of that victory a week ago. He had a key forced fumble. And that's what these defensive coaches preach. We need takeaways. And they'll be looking for more of the same here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Mike 6. Mike 6.
Throwing on first down. Bryant, that one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. He's going to involve multiple people, and right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And maybe shades in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. You look at this Steeler defense. They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
Yeah, they pitched a shutout in that game, didn't they? And those don't come around all that often in the NFL. The ability to keep someone out of the end zone and also from kicking one through the post. Well done.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Pittsburgh defense back onto the field here. Nothing on the scoreboard for either side here. 0-0 in the opening quarter as this next drive gets underway.
Hey, crack all 80.
Mike 6. Here we go, here we go. Mike 6.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Here's Achane to start the drive. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Let's go.
A give, running right, Achane. And he is going to lose yardage here. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping it for a loss.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Come on.
Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll get about 6 there before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Okay, ready?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey, check back, 6, back.
Back to throw. Bryant. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Check back 6.
Looking to throw. Bryant, open man is Hill. He's got it. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. The Steeler defense getting ready for this next possession. They trail 7-0 as this next drive begins with a 1st down.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Throwing to start the drive. Bryant, throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
But that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I'm thinking the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down. On the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
3 down.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half of action.
Mike 6.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Bryant to the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Pittsburgh defense back onto the field here. They'll search for a stop here in the second quarter of a game that's all tied.
Ready?
Check back, Mike 6, Mike 6. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Mike 6.
Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they got a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage to 37 on 1st and 10. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
On the ready.
Mike 6. I got you, punk. Hey, check back, Mike 6.
On first down, Bryant. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
19 Tiger.
Pick it up, D. Hey, check back.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 31-yard line. 23 yards to pick up there. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Stay with your man.
Hey, check back, Mike 6, Mike 6.
Let's make it.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, and for the first time this season, he's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick 6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
The Steeler defense getting ready for this next possession. They had the pick 6 just a moment ago, so they're feeling good as they prepare to try and make another stop.
On the set.
Mike 6. Know your job. Hey, check back, Mike 6, Mike 6.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Being caught up on what's going on around We'll begin just outside Washington at Commander's Field in Landover, where it's definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Dak Prescott leading the way there as the win gets his guys back to 500 on the year. From there, we head over to Detroit, check on the Lions at home, Ford Field, and they were losers in that one to the visiting Minnesota Vikings. J.J. McCarthy, 4 touchdown passes.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. The Pittsburgh defense back onto the field here. They're in a somewhat unenviable position here to start the drive with the ball already up near midfield.
Ready? The mic, 93 is the mic. Pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up. Check, 93 is the mic, 93 is the mic. Oh, yeah. Ready,
now they'll send Waddle in motion left.
Go.
They'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Bronco 80.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
Ready.
On second down, a run by Achane. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
On third down, Bryant. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to make it 4th down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, trying to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
The Steeler defense getting ready for this next possession. They hold the lead here in this third quarter, but every drive important in a one-score game as this one begins 1st and 10 here.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Let's get that ball.
Throwing to start the drive. Bryant.
Heavy on the edges.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Well, they've got the lead, but it's certainly not a big one. And how do you keep control of that lead? Certainly not by that last play there. They gave up a big sack on the first play of this drive. Now it's double the distance to the first down marker.
Ready?
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They'll dump this off to Achane. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. Just a gain of a couple there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Mike 6, I'm trying to collect. Hey, check Mike 6, Mike.
Back to throw. Bryant. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. Pittsburgh defense back onto the field here. They've been terrific all game long, have not let this offense get on track, and they try to close this one out here in the 4th. Throwing to start the drive. Bryant. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid, and able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
Running right, here's Achane. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Come on.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Bryant. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
Here we go.
2nd and 10.
Viking 18.
You remember me? Let's go.
Ready, go.
To throw again. Bryant. And he comes back with one complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Let's go.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there for the offense. They're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground. From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 8. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe the Dolphin got going a little early. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
Check back, six.
Looking to throw. Bryant, and incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Back to throw. Bryant on a huge mistake late. It's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
The Steeler defense getting ready for this next possession. They've been the better of the two sides so far. They've got the 2-score lead here in this fourth quarter as they try to see this one through to the finish.
Let's go. Hawk 70.
Single.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And they work this well upfield across the 35. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down.
Let's go.
They'll come up now. This is second and long. He's got to complete to Waddle. And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now third down as the clock runs. Operating from the gun. Bryant runs through the contact. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Said they were capable of winning 10 games this year. They said that in this locker room. They were right. This makes it an even 10.
And typically, if you win 10, it puts you right in the hunt for the playoffs. It doesn't ensure it, but 10 wins, an excellent goal for any team before a season.
Just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From South Florida, good night, everybody.